Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something exciting. We're doing my K-pop shelf tour, not my BTS one because that's completely separate. This is my K-pop one. I know it's really messy looking, but it's okay. It's just a work in progress. I was decluttering and then I kind of stopped, but yeah. So let's get into it. I want to apologize for the glare. The sun shines really bright in this room. This is my book room. So yeah. So first off we have my one of my red velvet shelves. And we're gonna ignore the top shelf. There's nothing really interesting up there. The book room's in a current state of being clean. So we have my first red velvet shelf. We have Red Festival 2022. Version 2. We have my Boys Over Flowers original soundtrack. My Boys Over Flowers original soundtrack part 2. And then we get into the row. So first up we have my 2021 Winter SMU Express. My, what is this? Red Velvet Really Bad Boy. My Summer Magic. Rev Day 1. Sorry if I'm saying the festival name wrong. Day 1 still. Rev Day 2. Still Day 2. Rev the finale, the final. And the finale again. And then we have Red Velvet Queendom. Oh no. Queendom again. So sorry. And Queendom again. Oh, Feel My Rhythm Queendom. Wait, no. This is Feel My Rhythm. And this is Feel My Rhythm. Then we have Joy's Hello. And then we have Wendy's Like Water. So that's shelf 1. Next up, we have my second Red Velvet shelf with some ITZY and white stuff. I didn't know what that was. So first up, we have a bunch of random stuff. Then we have Red Velvet's Birthday, Solgi's version. And then we have Red Velvet Queendom. Then we have Red Velvet Feel My Rhythm. We have Solgi's 28 Reasons. Monster by Irene and Solgi. Like Water by Wendy. Hello by Joy, and 28 Reasons by Solgi. And then we have the big photo book of Solgi's. And then moving on from my Red Velvet collection, we have It's Icy by Itzy, the Chae Young cover, because that's who I collect. And then we just have a couple Twice stuff. Moving over here, we have a random plastic thing. And sorry for the glare here, but first up we have my F4 special edition for Boys Over Flowers. If you couldn't tell so far, Boys Over Flowers is my favorite K-drama. Next up, we have Boys Over Flowers on DVD. And then we have, oops, Boys Over Flowers original soundtrack. What's it called? Luxury edition. And then we get to my Eyes One and some of my Shiny albums. So we have Hard Eyes, Color Eyes, Bloom Eyes, One Reeler, Act Something. I know this isn't in order. And then we have the three that go together. One Worth Diary. So I have all three versions of that. Then I have Junghoon Poet Artist. And then I have Shiny's album. Shiny 6, The Story of Light, EP1. And that's it for my first complete shelf. Coming down to the second shelf, we have my we have my TXT shelf. I don't know how I totally forgot that. I'm sorry. But here we have my TXT shelf. And first up we have the Dream Chapter Star. The Dream Chapter Eternity. Version 1. Version 2. With the key. Dream Chapter Magic. Minisode 1, Blue Hour. The Chaos Chapter Freeze. Chaos Chapter, Version 2. The Chaos Chapter Fight or Escape, Version 2. And then we have the Jewel Case versions. Fight Together and Escape Together. Then we have Minnesota 2, Thursday's Child. And then we have Still Dreaming. And that is it for my TXT collection. I don't have any of the newer ones because I haven't bought a copy yet, but maybe in the future I will. And next up, over here, we have my Twice collection. So, let's get into it. This isn't mine. That's not mine.
Who is that then?
It's Chris's.
Why is it here?
Because he told me to put it here. So, that's Jessica in the background for you guys. So, here we have my Twice album show. So, first up we have Fancy You. The Year of Yes, Yes or Yes, Eyes Wide Open, Taste of Love, Taste of Love version 3 or 2. We have Formula of Love, version 2, version 3. Ah! Sorry, guys. And then we have I'm Nyan, her solo album. Then we have Between 1 and 2. And Between 1 and 2, the second version. And next up we have my 17 and NCT album. So first up, we just have this little Barbie doll with these bookends. We have 17 Ataka and 17 Ataka again. Then we have Face the Sun, semicolon. Which version do I have? I have this version. Then we have 2 copies of Your Choice, Your Choice again. Then we have 17's 7th mini album, Han Dulce version. And then we have this other version. Then we have an ode, the poet version, and an ode hope version. Then we have Sector 17. And then we have a random NCT 2020, I think, part 2. And that's it for my second shelf. And now we're towards the very bottom, my last 2 shelves. Well, here's an overview of the second shelf. And now we're on the bottom, which has some N-NCT, my SHINee albums and my Baekhyun albums. I collect Baekhyun and SHINee completely. They're just down here because they're too big. And I don't collect N-NCT anymore, but these are the albums that I kept. So let's get into it. First up, we have Delight by Baekhyun. Let me move a bit closer.
Wait, I'm not in height.
So I decided not to collect them anymore.
I didn't even know you had an height.
Oh. Jessica didn't know I collected N-, guys.
I don't pay attention half the time, people. She gets packages, I just give it to her.
Yeah. Then we have City Lights by Baekhyun. Atlantis version 1 by SHINee. Version 2 by SHINee of Atlantis. We have Don't Call Me by SHINee. Don't Call Me version 2 by SHINee. We have NCT 127, Neozone. You have Neozone with the Mark cover. Border Carnival by N-. Dimension Dilemma N-. and Dimension Answer by N hyphen. Moving over, we have some Super One, ITZY, and Super M. We have Super M and an ITZY album here in some journals. So first up we have Taemin's Super M album, Mark's Super M album, Mark, Baekhyun, and Lucas version. And we have the group version. And then we have the group version of Super M. And then we have Runjun's version of Crazy in Love. And then the rest is just journals. And yes, and that's it for my K-pop collection. And that is it for my K-pop shelf tour. Sorry if it's all over the place. I did my best. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!